I don't know.
All right. Let's try this for a third time. All right, you guys. Welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our podcast.
I'm fully expecting you to be like, all right, guys, fuck it. It's a fucking show.
Welcome. Fucking welcome. Guys.
Welcome to the fucking show right now. I'm Zoya.
You're screaming.
Yeah, I'm doing a you. I'm doing a you impression, Zoya.
I do not scream all the time, okay? Why don't you tell us what Patreon is?
Only when you feel like you're talking. Patreon.com is a virtual tipping and rewards website. Basically, if you're listening, you have a very loud talking voice, especially when you're talking shit about people in a movie theater. So basically, if you've been watching the show for a long time and you're like, I'd like to support the show, you could do so at through the magic of Patreon.com. Patreon.com/WTOP. That's where you can go to support this show. For just $1, that'll get you in the family. For $10, you can get your name said on the podcast. For $50, we can help you promote something that you want to promote. All tiers of the podcast get access to full Vidya episodes. Edited by the one and only Drivel McScribble Sauce.
By Drake McIntosh.
Our
$10 group gets a shout out, and that goes like this: Megan von der Linden, Matthew J. Palka, Felicia Shemberry, John Frank Pipitone,
so French.
Alexander Guarva, Chris Robinson, Michael Cavile, Logan Snyder, Rob DeVeux, Brandon Urban, Hannah Warman, David R. Olson, Katie Lee G, Tatiana Clay, Theodorus Carabellis, Wandering G Bear, Monique Quistorf, Chelsea Thompson, Thomas, not Thompson, Danielle.
Well, which one is it?
It's Thomas.
Thompson the Tank
Engine.
Up.
Danielle DiVerona, Just Josh, John Robinson, Dara McGrath, Lawrence the Boy is back, Kohick. Valerie York, Helen Ford, Joseph Raspolich, Gary Parsons, Justine Johnson, Nestor De Leon III, Brandon Clothsmith, Katie A, Superfloss, and Janisha Tutton.
Thank you very much, all y'all, for y'all's support. We're up and at them with Byron as far as coming up with t-shirts for you guys. I think that's going to be quite hornier. But for the moment, I have several shows that I'd like to talk to you about before we get to our $50 sponsors. July 12th, which is this Friday, I'll be at VidCom.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't expecting that at all. July 13th, me and Zoe head uptown to San Francisco to do the setup and then a Don't Tell show, which I obviously can't tell you about. It's in the goddamn title. Respect it. July 15th, we're back down here like a motherfucker for the Fallback show in Santa Monica, and that's a late night show for late night crowd only. There's some other shows in between that I haven't put on my website yet, and that's my fault for being negligent. You could usually catch me every Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Bless you.
In West Philadelphia.
How many snots are on my floor right now?
Not half as many as are on the wall over there in West Hollywood at Bar Lubitsch. Every Monday, probably Sherman Oaks, but I'm going to say Augie 5th, Friends and Friends, returns to the Laugh Factory. That's the crowd work show, getting bigger and bigger names because they're in bigger and better place. Your boys are regular, come hang out. On August 16th, I'm at the Fairfield Comedy Club back there in Fairfield, Connecticut, coming back to Connecticut. Is the big takeaway from this one. Augie 22nd is the Stress Factory in Bridgeport, Connecticut. We're going to try to sell it out. Probably about 300 bundo seats, I've heard. But that would be awesome to sell it out. If you want to get on the guest list for the August 5th show at the Laugh Factory, just hit me up. I'll put you and your friends on it. And that's free admission. Zoe, let's hit him with those $50 babies.
Zach Camerata. He would like to promote his brother's Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/smalltalk. That's SMALLTAUK. Jay is a 25-year-old variety streamer who is a huge Dynamic Banter fan, not sponsored. He's been streaming a bunch of games like Dauntless, Enter the Gungeon. I feel like I pronounced that wrong every single
Isn't
time.
it Gungeon?
Didn't I say that?
Don't you play the game?
No.
What about your own Twitch stream that you do that Zoya never really talks about?
I don't have a
where
Twitch
she
stream.
plays
No.
on
You're
Nintendo
lying.
Switch
She's
stream
lying.
Enter the Gungeon.
The Pokemon trading card game, and Jackbox. He usually streams Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Feel free to go hang out and follow him, and maybe tell a friend to join the Discord. They're a friendly community and would be happy to have you.
That's nice. Friendly communities are nice.
And then we got Omar Delgato. He's got a new album out, and it's called Drifter.
Oh,
It's
shit.
on Spotify. And I'll post the link in the description. You can also follow him on Instagram at Omar Daniel. That's OHMARDANIEL. So go check out our boys.
Oh, God. I just got an idea for your fake ad for the end of the show, so I'm going to keep writing that down. You just Peaky Blinders that it.
I didn't see it.
Zoe?
I didn't Peaky Blinders shit.
Are we being honest with each other? You did slow blink, which means you're lying.
I did not. I can't see your
Check your
scribble.
citrus because you're liming.
Because I'm what?
You're liming to my face through your teeth. You're liming through your teeth.
I can't see your chicken scratch from here anyway.
Zoe,
Mine?
I have excellent handwriting. And that's the end of that.
No, you don't.
Zoe?
There's been so many times where I'm like, what the fuck does this say? Ew.
And what does it say?
It ain't say shit because you don't have...
I'm going to write down several sentences.
A scribble.
I'm going to write down several sentences and you're going to read what they're at.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Zoe, there's been earthquakes. Talk about it.
Oh my God. You guys.
Zoe, get us out of here. Go.
So fucking scared by myself. We're going to have to move
For
out
both
of
of
this
them?
beautiful.
Right?
Yes, we're going to have to move out of this beautiful place. So on the 4th of July, I decided that anything that I don't really use in my kitchen, I'm going to put it into boxes. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I get a head start on this, right? And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I'm on a step stool, and all of a sudden, everything is shaking. But it's like a rolling shake. It's like okay, and I'm standing on this step stool still, trying to get off of it, and I'm just scared shitless. I panicked, and I froze. And it was the scariest thing ever. And I was shaking like your body shakes, like when you almost get into an accident and your leg shakes.
Yes.
That happened to me for like
Adrenaline.
yeah, it was like a solid 10 minutes that I couldn't get it under control. I was so scared, and then I was by myself because Mike was on a hike with his boy, and then of course I think the worst, right? I'm gonna die alone. This is crazy, like fucking freaking out. So that was on the 4th of July. Yep, happy Independence Day. Yeah.
Happy birthday, July.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
I'm sorry that I left you alone. I was on a almost Indiana Jones like hike on a rickety ass mountain, and I'm surprised I didn't fall off of it. But
Well,
I was standing on like a sandy surface, and I understand that is, you don't feel it as much if you're standing on sand.
It was fucked up. And then the one on Friday, the 7.1 that we hit was even more scary, and I still kind of froze.
Now, these are like 150 miles away in the middle of the desert, which is why there's not like destruction here. But we were close enough where we could definitely feel them.
Yeah, that one was a lot more scary, and there was a lot more going on that one.
Yeah.
And it lasted longer.
It went on for a long time.
It really did. And
Like 30 seconds.
it was fucked up, and I froze for the first like 10 seconds, and then I just like hopped to like, and walking in your home when it's moving is very, very weird.
Somebody said it felt like a cruise ship on rough seas, and that's very accurate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, That's probably the closest thing, but you'll still never feel anything like it unless you're in it.
Yeah, not when you're in your apartment.
Oh, it's fucked up. So
Unless you live in a houseboat, and then I guess you know everything.
So I immediately go grab, I have like a tin that has all of our, important documents and like little stuff, like cash on hand, I think everyone should have cash in their house. And I grabbed our earthquake kit. And once the rolling stopped,
Zoya ate everything in the earthquake kit.
I said, thanks be to God. It's not happening anymore. We don't need this.
Now, we should go over for everybody what is in our earthquake kit so they could maybe get theirs together so they could also be prepared someday.
So there's some food in there.
There is a pair of nunchucks and 300 Butterfinger.
There's a water purifier. There is a flashlight. There is batteries. There's a bunch of other stuff. No, I think there's a first aid kit in there.
Peanut M&Ms.
There's quite a few things in there.
There's a peanut M&M making kit so that if anything should go down. Can you please read that? Can you read what I said?
Mike has a big head and a medium-sized mouth. Say something.
I do have chicken scratch because that's not what it says. I must have terrible handwriting because you said Mike at the beginning of that, and I didn't even write my own name. So how could the letter I even look like?
Do you really think I was going to? I want people to see though.
No.
Like, hang on.
No.
Yes. Hang on. Let go. Michael. Fresh.
I'll bite your damn hand off. I'll bite your damn hand off on the podcast, Zoe. No one's ever bitten a hand off on a podcast. I don't even have to look something like that up.
But I also want people to know that I was by myself for both of these huge ass fucking...
I'm sorry. Papa's got to work. Papa's got a dude to hold it down.
That's fine.
First of all, I was hiking on the first one.
Yes.
And I think it's paid off because...
They can't see
I don't know if you're seeing video episodes right now, but... Okay?
Okay.
And I think this speaks for itself.
Oh, Jesus.
And then on the second time, I was hosting a show at the Improvisational...
Main room, yeah.
On Melrose in West Hollywood.
I get that. I understand that you have...
Arsenio Hall was there. Ron Funches said it was so funny. So... Ron Funches doesn't do that.
No, I know. Arsenio Hall used to do it on his talk show, on his late night show.
And Adam Carolla was there, and he couldn't give a shit that he met me. It was a great night. It was a great night. It was a great show. Ron Funches was on stage when the earthquake hit, and he just kind of waited it out. And it really didn't faze him at all. He was just like, well, now I got to fucking wait for this thing to be over. And no one, maybe 300 people in the building, did anything safe.
I was freaking out. After everything had stopped, I had walked out onto the balcony. And our Persian friends from the first floor were all outside. Oh, my God, darling.
Oh, my God.
Darling, are you okay? And I was like, I'm shitting my pants, And then they're like, oh, my God, do you know what it was? And I was like, I haven't seen anything about it yet. Like it literally it'd been seconds since it had stopped.
Uh-huh.
Are you by yourself, darling? Darling. Oh, darling, you're so scared, huh?
Is darling scary? The female bro?
Yeah, probably. Oh, darling.
Dude, nothing better than a good Persian Lyft driver.
Yeah.
Hey, man, can I roll this window down? You're the boss, bro.
Hey, bro. Broski.
Bro.
Bro, you are my bro. Thank you for driving me on my Uber.
You want the gun, bro?
Give me 5 stars, and I say thank you.
Give me 5 stars. I'll give you all the dentin ice your mouth can handle.
Your mouth will be so icy you wouldn't even know what to do.
Hey, let me put the defrosters on before you put all these dentin ice in your mouth, bro.
Bro. Let me unlock the doors for you, bro.
You're the boss, bro. My favorite.
That was my favorite thing ever. And you text it to our brother-in-law, Tim, and he's the funniest. He's always got a good. He's quick.
So anyway, we've been out here living this LA life, shaky as usual, and today is a relatively sturdy day.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for these walls and how this floor and how not moving it is right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's been interesting.
It has been interesting. It's been a couple of.
I wanted to take a moment, if I could. Did I do my dates in this episode?
Yes.
Or the other one?
Yes, you did.
Did I?
Yes, you stopped me in between.
I have a friend, Aaron. He's a firefighter. I want to talk to him about his mom. The most favorite catchphrase I have in the world is from his mom. And I want to talk to him about it.
Okay.
But he's out fighting fires. You ever fight a fire?
No, I haven't. This will be the second time that you're calling him on the podcast.
I'm going to call him
and
every
he's
episode
not-
until he picks up. Okay. Well, now this is horse. Now we need a new best friend now. So I'll be accepting applications for that.
I'm right here.
I don't want you to be my best friend. Zoe.
What? Yes, you do.
Who am I going to talk shit about you two if I don't have a best friend?
I'll pretend like I'm not me.
Deal.
And then I'll stab you later on.
No deal. I need to know all the terms of the deal before I say deal from now on. That's
Yeah,
my new rule.
You already agreed, so.
I'm the boss, bro.
You are not the boss, bro. We've been over this.
That would be funny. You put on a mustache someday, and I'll talk shit about you to you.
What's up, bro? Tell me your woman problems, bro.
Talk to me about your woman, bro.
What did you say about your wife, bro? I can't stand bitches, bro.
I do want to say one thing, and that's good advice from the Lyft driver. I want to say one thing about all these goddamn earthquakes.
Yes.
And I want to draw a hard line in the sand because we're used to coming from a different part of the country where we have different disasters.
Mm-hmm.
We're used to
Hurricanes.
torrential downpours,
Flooding.
hurricanes.
Trees falling, wires falling.
Yes, snowstorms, but not these
Tremors.
tremors. And I don't like them. And I think that that's obvious. And I don't want to speak for both of us, but I don't think you like them very much.
No.
Also, so many fighters. Did Aaron drive to the house? And I'll say this, and you could join me on this if you want, but this is my own journey.
Okay.
And I think when I put my hand like this, you see
Me.
see me. If the earth shakes one more time, and I truly believe this, I'll stop celebrating Earth Day. What?
I mean,
Every
Earth-
year?
Earth still deserves a day.
No.
4th of July gets a day. Christmas gets a day.
Yeah, but 4th of July
New
and
Year's-
Christmas don't scare the F out of me.
Yeah.
And don't interrupt me at my work. And that's what the Earth did during this. So now, why do you deserve a day if you're going to be rude, if you're going to come to the club and
Well,
heckle?
it's not all over. I could understand that you would stop celebrating. Not that you
No
even
more Earth
celebrate.
Day. I do celebrate it.
No, the fuck you don't.
Okay. Ask me how you celebrate Earth Day.
How do you celebrate Earth Day?
Got 10 ways. I got 10 ways to celebrate Earth Day. If you really want to know.
Let's go.
If you really want the dumb skimmy of it. Zoe. And these are from doyouyoga.com. And they didn't have to because I could have just made these up off the top of my mind. Right?
Okay.
I could have just told you what I did, but I went on this website and it ended up matching up with a lot of the things that I also do.
Okay. Oh, what happened? Is that still going?
No, it's not.
So how do
What
we
if I
make
did
it go?
this? What if I did this?
Sorry, Drake. You're going to have to fix that.
I hope that it picks up and it's two separate things. I hope it doesn't. Fuck. That might suck. It's okay.
It's all right. We'll figure it
Today's been a trying day. Thing number one that I definitely do to celebrate Earth Day.
out. Okay.
I don't drive. I keep the car in the garage.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Hey, it's Earth Day. I'll give you a break.
Okay. Keep going.
The sweet air, the sweet ozone air. Right?
Okay.
Number two, what I do is I practice yoga outdoors.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No,
certainly
you
do.
don't.
I wrote
That's
it down.
2 for 2. No.
I practice yoga outdoors
No.
during Earth.
Keep going.
I will thank you because there's 10 of them.
Okay.
Number
So
3,
you're
recycle.
0-2.
No. What are you writing down?
0-3.
I recycle on Earth Day only. Number 4. And this is something that you could do. Buy a reusable coffee cup.
I'm gonna
Buy a
give you that
reusable
one.
coffee cup.
I'm gonna use that one for you because we have a ton of mugs.
You can get them at Starbucks. You can get them from the Milk and the Fantastical show morning, right?
Milk
There
and
is
Tastical
Milk
show?
Fantastical show. Mike in the morning. Everybody knows what it is.
Okay.
But I'm the creator,
You
producer,
got
so I can
1
say
out
it.
of 3, Mike.
These are available everywhere. These are available.
1 out of 3. Okay, so 5.
There's
Let's go.
actually a new module down below this video where you can buy one of these right in below this video in a module.
Yeah.
Zoe?
It's in the description at MikeFalzone.com.
No, I'm saying that there's an extra pop-out thing now on YouTube where you could literally, under this video, you could buy a
Okay,
mug. It's brand new.
great.
I'll tell you what else I do. Just for a little while, I'll turn off all the appliances. Every
No.
Earth Day, I'll turn them all off.
Your laptop is on all the time.
Except
Your
for when
cell
it's off
phone-
on Earth Day.
Your cell phone is on all the time.
That's not an appliance.
You're 1
That's
in
not
4.
an appliance.
No, you only have 1 out of 5. Let's go.
Unplug the TV.
No, never. That's never ever happened except for once when we were in our old apartment and we were going away for a long time. But
Which
no,
was on
no, it wasn't.
Earth Day.
No, it wasn't. It was for Christmas when we were going home for Christmas.
Yes. And what better time to celebrate the Earth than on the Creator's birthday?
No.
Jesus was born and then he created the Earth.
All right. Number 6.
Number 7.
7.
Thank you very much.
You've only got 1.
And this
out
is
of
something
all of
that I
these.
do. Plant something.
No, you don't. When was the last time you planted anything?
Celebrate the Earth by digging a hole in it.
The only thing you've planted was your finger and your big ass nose.
Number 7. Plant something in the earth. Give back. You wouldn't know anything about that.
What's number 7?
Number 7 is plant something in the goddamn
Okay,
earth.
what's number 8? We all know you didn't do that.
I did do that. I could point to it.
No.
It's out there.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Where did I just point you
It's
then?
off. Nothing. You pointed to nothing.
Zoe, it's in the ground.
You've
Heard of
never
it?
planted anything.
Number 8. Use earth friend. And here's where we'll see the mirror. Okay? And we'll start to reflect. And we'll say, maybe what is Zoya doing to help the earth? Use earth-friendly cleaning products. Now, I happen to know from research that I've done on this podcast that your favorite cleaning product, and correct me if I'm wrong, Zoya Abigail Falzone Thoughty,
I don't have a middle name.
thank you,
It
is
would be
bleach.
Thoughty
Is
Falzone.
bleach.
Yes, you are absolutely right.
And then I Googled, how do you know if a cleaning product is good for the earth? And guess what they said?
What?
If you have to use gloves to handle it, and if it advises you not to breathe it in, chances are it's probably pretty bad.
Yeah. Did you look to
Now,
see?
I think about bleach. And that you have to handle it with gloves.
I never do.
You have to. And because it
Are you
does
talking about,
not
like,
discriminate.
bleach,
It'll
like-
wash your skin right off to the bone. Two, you can't breathe that shit in or else you get all fucking
Are
loopsy
you
daisies.
talking about bleach proper or are you talking about like Clorox cleanup?
I'm talking about all
Because
bleach.
Clorox cleanup is my jam.
Yes, all bleach. Okay?
Okay, all right, Mike, you've
So
got
there's
one,
+8.
and it's a fucking reusable cup.
Number 9, BYO grocery bags
I
on
do
Earth
that.
Day.
I do that, so I get one. And
Me
you
too.
get none.
Me too.
No, you
No.
don't. Zoya gets one. Mike gets none. for that. You've got one for reusable
BYO
cups.
grocery bags.
even
I do it
still,
every
you know
Earth
what?
Day.
I'm
I do it
gonna
every Earth
redact
Day.
that because I'm gonna take that one, because if it wasn't for me and all my stolen mugs, you wouldn't have any.
Well, stealing is a sin, and God wouldn't want you to sin. God created the earth. That's minus
you
one
now
for
have
you.
0. You have -0. You have -1.
Minus 0 is better than -1. 10. And again, something one of us does every Earth Day, be vegetarian for a day. Why not?
Liar. Liar, liar, liar. I'm married to a liar, guys. Mike, do me this solid. Do me a solid. Mike, tell me, when is Earth Day?
Everyone knows.
When is it?
Why
want
would
a
I have
date.
to say something?
I want a date.
Well, you're such an expert.
When is it?
Zoe, I don't have to be tested.
He's
like
looking
this.
for his phone. That I have both of them.
Zoe,
When is it?
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Give me a month.
Listen.
What month is it in?
April.
When? April when?
Showers.
When?
Bring May flowers. Have you heard of that?
When? in
Ralph
April?
Waldo Emerson said that.
When? Mike.
Zoe, what you're doing right now is ridiculous.
Oh.
And I'm actually not going to participate in it.
Oh.
And that's kind of how that
Okay,
goes.
now you're deflecting.
Nope.
You guys, thank you so much for listening to this week's podcast. We love having you. Everything Mike
How does hair
Falzone.
get on the microphone?
Because you shed. Anything Mike Falzone you can find on MikeFalzone.com. And you can also leave a comment there and call him a liar.
You don't have to. There's nowhere on MikeFalzone.com to leave comments. You would know that if you celebrated Earth Day, which I'm very excited
When
about
is
next year.
April what?
Next year in 2020.
You guys, thank you so much for listening.
I'll see you at shows, dude. We'll see you
at
in
shows.
Connecticut. We'll see you in Toronto, Canada at the beginning of fall.
Yeah.
We'll see you in Chicago at some point once the other person wants to talk about it.
Sure.
We'll see you in
Connecticut. We'll see you in Anaheim. We're going to see you
Anaheim.
in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see you in LA.
All these places.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. And Earth Day is April 22nd.
22nd.
Fuck you.
See? I told
Goodbye.
you. I said it.